Hello, everyone, and welcome back to... Whoops, I fucked it up already.
Keep it.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another glorious episode of Jedi Talk. I am your host, Brad Hughes, and there's no music cue today. There was going to be, but I couldn't find my little dangle-dongle thing for the iPhone,
Whoa.
so I could find that dangle
one sound
just fine.
effect that's like surprise one.
Hit
that sound
You're going to
effect.
just do me doing all the sounds.
Yeah.
So we're here again today on another glorious episode on the first night, I think, of D23, right? Doesn't it start today, or is it tomorrow? It's either today or tomorrow.
Well, I was expecting you to fire up Fortnite so we could watch it. What are you doing?
Well, that's Saturday
or
Sunday or some shit.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll mark it on my calendar.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna. I might try because I'm like genuinely invested. I want to know what they're gonna release. I'm curious either way. Like I know you're tapped out, but I'm curious to see if they have this. Okay, so I'm here. I'm Brad. I'm the host of Jedi
There
Talk.
we go.
This is Evan T. Boucher. Evan, what's going on?
Good journey.
Yeah. All right, back to it. So they announced after I think they heard our episode. This is my
I
speculation.
heard a lot of people being like, "What are you talking about?" Like what?
Yeah,
Basically.
I heard a lot of people. So they announced that they are not streaming it to the public. They are streaming it to cast members only.
Oh, I didn't even see that part.
Yeah, only to cast members. And then they came out today and announced they're streaming it in Fortnite. Which, why are we doing this again? Didn't they learn their lesson with episode 9 and Palpatine?
Is Fortnite part of the games they just like bought a big share in?
I don't know.
What was that called? Epic Games. I think it is.
Maybe
that's the connection.
Well,
I don't know.
But what is it?
Try to
but
figure them out
what does
anymore.
that have to fucking do with the theme parks?
Synergy.
But
I don't know.
But it, you know what I mean? Like it just doesn't make sense. Like when something when they did that and like you're like, oh, okay, that makes sense. Like I get that. Like I'm trying to think of what that would be. I don't have an example off the top of my head, but like whenever they do something like that, where you're like, okay, I get why they're doing that. Like whatever. This I'm just very confused by. So I have two thoughts of it. The fact that they're only streaming it to cast members and doing the Fortnite thing it's one of two things. Either they have a fucking crazy panel that they don't want like images getting out for,
It's one or the other,
or they got
opposite.
fucking nothing.
Yeah. Well, they know cast members probably
Can't complain.
won't be posting anything bad, or they'll get fired.
Yeah.
We know that's a fact. So, so yeah, they're not afraid to show it to them. But
Yeah.
I watched a Disney Dan video on Instagram he put out about it. I was like, can you imagine, like, the demographic for watching these streams? They're like 30, 40, 50-year-old people. Like, can you imagine, like, some 40, 50-year-old getting on Fortnite trying to figure it out and log out? Like,
I don't even know.
what
Like,
are we doing?
it's a fucking game. So, like, are they just going to have like the audio? Like, I don't. That's like saying they're going to do it in fucking Halo or something. Like, I don't even understand what that would be.
I don't
understand. Fortnite's just. I get it.
This call and like they don't know their audience. Once again, we know they don't know their audience.
That's nuts, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about. This one's weird. This is a weird one. I just don't quite get what they're going for
we
here.
thought last one was the worst one ever. This one might be the worst one ever. So,
or they got some good shit. They don't want like details leaking out. Like they don't want the concept art leaking out. Like it could be that.
Bloggers out the wazoo there. Even all the bloggers and vloggers that complain still bought tickets and still win.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of people going like, I'm not fucking doing that. Do you know how much like the money you'd have to put out to get that money back would be you'd have to have a video with like 200,000 views for you and one other person to go.
Multiple videos probably covering at least
no, just one. If you had one that hit like maybe 100,000, you'd make your money back. Maybe not quite. Maybe 200. Like I don't know. It would depend on their CPM and stuff. But it would take a lot.
Yeah.
Like I have a video that just hit 10,000, almost. That's like right at 10,000, and on Brad's River Reviews that I put out like a few weeks ago, and I think I've made like $60 off that. So like if you
that'll cover your lunch at D23.
Yeah, so like you'd have to have a video like, and you're going to be competing with everyone else who's going to be so it doesn't really make sense to do that. You know what I mean?
True.
Because like if you're somebody like Alicia Stella, who's just going to do a video when the information's out there.
Right.
And you're going to get the same amount of views anyway. Why the fuck would you? Unless you're vlogging it, but like, I don't know. I don't think that the average YouTuber would benefit from doing that. I mean, outside of just being able to do the content itself, right? Like that's well, I guess if you look at it this way, like if you just subsidize it a little bit, like it's going to cost me that, but now really it only costs me this because this video is going to make this much back. I get it.
And if you were going to go anyway,
exactly.
Which, I mean, I used to want to go, so
I still want to go.
Me, but
I still want to go. I think this D23 for me is like, it's one of the reasons why I want to watch it is because it's so important to me because like they're fucking losing me. They're losing me.
They already did me, so I get it.
It's not true. You still go. Shut up.
I get in for free.
Doesn't matter. You still go. Still sporting. They don't give a shit. You
Well,
still
yeah,
buy
but
stuff. What are you talking about? You look like you don't spend any money. You eat on
Compared
property.
to
Doesn't matter.
Everyone
You still-
else I know.
Yeah,
like,
but still,
I
you
get
still-
in for
you still-
free.
you
I
still
don't
do it.
buy food.
Yeah, you do. You go to Trader Sam's all the time.
I go like once every like 4
You
months.
go to Oga's.
Once every like 4 months.
You
Last
cut
time I
back?
went was in March.
Really?
Yeah,
Used to go like every week.
I used to until they lost me.
Yeah, okay.
But then we're gonna talk about the cool merch that I am gonna buy. Like
But see, this
the
is
Kylo Ren helmet.
There you
Like,
go.
I'm
So
gonna buy
you're
that.
so they don't have you that bad.
Yeah, but then again, like we always say, Disney owns Star Wars, but like Star Wars is like separate, but like they still own it. But like I'm buying Star Wars stuff because I love Star Wars.
Yeah.
I don't love Disney, current Disney.
Yeah,
I
but
love Disney history. but
I get
not-
it.
Not current Disney. So
I
I'm
get-
buying Star Wars
I get
stuff,
it.
but not Disney stuff.
it's still supporting the company. They don't give a fuck.
Yeah. You know, like that whole entire Donald Duck line. I wanted to buy it all so bad,
It's good.
but I didn't.
It's good. I got Bentley a
I hate
Donald
that I
Duck
didn't,
wallet.
but I can't.
I get
buy
it.
like crap.
Hey, we always say vote with your wallet, dude.
Yeah, but then again, you just said doesn't matter. They don't care.
What do you mean?
You're like, how that I've cut back and like I'm supporting.
Well,
Star
you
Wars,
say
but,
you
like,
don't support it, but then you're like, I can't wait to buy the Star Wars merch. You're
Well,
supporting
I support Star Wars,
it, but dude, it's still Disney. That's
but I'm
what
voting with my
that's
wallet
But that's what I'm saying. But you're still supporting the company Disney.
by voting for Star Wars.
But you're still. They don't give a fuck what you're voting for.
Okay, so then don't say vote with my wallet then.
But what I'm saying is, when you buy a Star Wars helmet,
Yeah,
Disney doesn't go, oh shit, we lost him as a Disney fan. Oh well, he
True.
bought. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I mean. Like that's what I mean
Right.
when I say they don't give a fuck.
but instead of
They
buying
still benefit
all
from
the
it.
Star Wars stuff and all the Disney stuff, now it's just all the Star Wars stuff.
I
like
get it.
it
But-
affects in a tiny minuscule way.
Yeah, I get what you're
Molecular
saying.
level. It's a
You're not
miracle in molecules.
you're not wrong. I just want to clarify that yes, you are still supporting Disney by buying things. That's like my brother who got free tickets to go to SeaWorld. And then he's like, I don't want to support SeaWorld, and because he's like, I don't like what they do to the animals, and I was like, and then he's like, but then we didn't. We went and swam with the dolphins. I was like,
Well, see, if you pay for that experience, yeah, that's supporting it.
But
even
you're-
though the tickets are free, you paid to swim with the dolphins.
I'm glad you
Yeah.
said that because even though your tickets are free and you still buy the helmet, you're still supporting Disney.
Well, yeah, but like you can buy the helmet without going to the park, so it's not like.
You're arguing semantics here. I'm not sure why you're
Well,
doing
yeah,
it.
but like I go to Animal Kingdom 4 or 5 days a week, but don't spend a dime every day I'm there. So,
I
like,
support that.
Yeah,
Fuck them.
yeah. Even though I'm going to go buy all the remaining dinosaur merch next week, before all the resellers, hopefully, because the resellers are going to go.
Wait, what do you
clean
mean?
It out.
do you
After
mean?
the announcement, all the resellers are going to go buy the dinosaur merch.
Oh.
So I have to beat them, hopefully.
Oh yeah, you might
There's
want
like
you might want to
3
get on
or
that
4
now
things.
just in case.
Yeah, there's like maybe 3 things that I need to get.
you
Before
you
they're
might
gone.
want to hop on that just in case because that shit
Yeah.
will be gone.
Yeah.
But it should still be around for a little bit. Like they don't typically
Maybe.
announce it and then board it up the next day. They've never done that.
No,
They
but
didn't-
like
they didn't even
Splash,
announce-
that merch was gone like a week after
They knew that.
announced it.
Well, no, they had started phasing that crap out already. Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. They had started like not restocking it, so
That was
like
still,
it was
during
just dwindling.
COVID and whatnot. Because I remember telling someone who should not be named to grab me whatever they could when they went.
I remember that.
And thankfully, one of the few good things that person did was get me those pins.
No comment.
Yeah. So they got me those pins. Still have them to this day. Even though that person
Nope,
was
nope,
woke
nope, no,
on
no,
Splash
no, no,
Mountain.
no, 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 no.
Yep.
We're not getting into it.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So I would. I don't. So like what I was getting at was remember when they announced the Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway at D23?
Yeah.
They didn't announce it except via blog post that it was even replacing. I mean, you kind of
Yeah.
knew from like the concept art, but they didn't announce it at D23 that it was closing. It came like the same day in a blog post from Disney Parks blog. So.
Yeah.
So it should, and it was like 6 months later or something that it closed. So you'll have time to say your goodbyes and stuff to it. But I'm disappointed, man. Like, did you see I'm just disappointed they're not streaming it because like I said, I'm invested in this one. This one's I'm never gonna not go to the parks. Like I know me. I love what's there too much to never go back. But it
They
doesn't
take away everything you love.
Not
then
me.
Why go?
Not me.
No, well, if they ever did, though.
But I don't have a problem with the stuff they're replacing with. I mean, Epcot's a shit show. Epcot's a disaster outside of Guardians. I think Epcot. Well, I even like
inside of Guardians. It is.
Shut up. I even like the Moana thing. I just feel like
the Moana.
I just feel like they could have done it without the Moana theme. But it's also so loose that like it almost doesn't matter.
I don't complain. I like the Moana.
Yeah,
thing. It's really cool. Good. That's really like cool. The only thing at Epcot that's good.
It's
that
Epcot
they've made in the past like 15 years.
It's Epcot. It has like cool technology in it. You learn something while working there. I think it's perfect for Epcot.
Yep.
I do think it would have probably benefited better putting that exact thing and just theming it to Pandora and putting that in Animal Kingdom.
Yeah,
as learning about the water cycle and water conservation
and
that kind of thing.
This is how the water cycle works, similar to Earth, which is what they do with banshees. Like banshees are keystone species, similar to Earth. Like,
I think it would have worked better there. I think you would have had cooler lighting effects and stuff too.
Yeah.
But it's still it's very cool.
Pandora's not open at night; they close at 6.
I know.
So
that's
another waste of money. They spent all that money making cool lighting effects.
At least during
the dark, and then like.
At least during in the next few weeks, it's going to start getting dark early, so you'll get to see it.
It'll last for like a month.
No, that'll last for a while. The darkness.
True.
The darkness.
But
like,
it used
half the year.
It used to close at 9.
Yeah.
So it used to be year round. You could see it at night.
I know. So I don't understand it.
So much money they wasted.
They must have just not done well with staying open that late.
Yeah, but it's the whole like 2 water parks being open thing too, where they don't want to pay the people to staff both.
But like
they don't want to pay to keep Animal Kingdom open.
Yeah, but if they're not making any money staying open late, I get why they wouldn't. But then again, they wasted all the fucking money.
But at the same time, but you segue here to something I heard on Len Testa's podcast.
Oh,
where
good. I haven't.
Endless Summer opened, and they told them that they were okay to open for 7 years in the negatives.
Yeah.
They were willing to let a hotel
I told
go 7 years
I've talked about
in
this.
negative.
I've talked this.
Genius move. It obviously paid off.
Yeah.
Like, I know it wasn't a hotel, but there's a recent Disney experience that could have done that same thing. Run negative for a little bit.
Yeah, but that was running real negative real quick.
Yeah, but
that was running
same with Animal Kingdom.
hundreds of $1 million
negative.
negative. That shit you can't. Like the thing is, the problem with this is what I don't like about publicly traded companies is you're beholden more to the stockholders than you are the people who are actually going, and that's the problem with those kind of things. But unfortunately, that's where you're at.
Yeah.
If Disney was a privately held company, they wouldn't have any of these issues. But you can't have something that is damaging your reputation, even though we liked it, damaging your reputation as being corny and stupid from the public perspective, which, right or wrong, that was what it was, and also lose hundreds of millions of dollars in the span of a year and a half.
If corny was their concern, then why stream on Fortnite?
If what?
If being corny and cheesy or whatever. Let's stream on Fortnite then.
Because this benefits them.
I don't know. It makes a meme out of them and damages the reputation.
It's so dumb. It's such a stupid thing. I don't get it. I'm also just a boomer. Like, why can't it be the way I used to be?
That's
way
me with a lot
of
things too, obviously.
I think it's just part of getting older, dude.
Yeah.
You just miss shit the way it used to be because it's easier.
But
are you someone who likes change or not?
I like good change. Like Galaxy's Edge, way better than Streets of America.
I agree.
Like, give me that.
But like,
then Epcot now versus Epcot 80s and 90s, don't give me that.
I still think Epcot now is better.
No.
I
like change if it's good. It's just got to be good.
There are exceptions, though.
Yeah.
I really think they're going to announce Inside Out coming to Epcot.
Yeah, probably.
I'm dead
you should have
set
listened to my
thing.
idea, man. Deadpool imagination. You should have listened.
We had some comments on YouTube like, make it happen.
Hey, yeah. There we go.
I forgot who said it, but it was
as long as Figment stays around, man. Do whatever you want.
Oh, he's not going anywhere. He makes me too much money.
Yeah.
100%. He's not going
What if
anywhere.
It's Inside Out, but you're inside Dreamfinder's mind?
That'd be cool.
That'd be crazy.
Journey into Dreamfinder's imagination, featuring Inside Out too.
Sure.
Because they would put the 2.
Yeah, they would. colon 2. Not to be confused with Dreamfinder's colon. We're not in his colon. That was over at Wonders
that was
of Life
Body Wars.
with Body Wars, but that's closed. So
this guy's full of shit. They really could have made a good joke about that, and they fucked up.
Do Body Wars with Deadpool. There you go.
Body. You can see this is his rectum. Nearly killed him.
Another thing Len Testa said, which I've been preaching for ever since I went to Volcano Bay, was Universal has put surveys out asking people if they would buy annual passes for specific parks. And I said, sign me up, Volcano Bay. I will buy that in a heartbeat.
I'm actually surprised they don't have that already. Disney has that option, the water park annual pass.
Oh, water parks. Yeah. They meant like for specific parks.
No, they used to have the Epcot After 4 pass too.
Because that
was the thing.
If Disney took that strategy, I would get Studios and Magic.
Wouldn't you get bored? I like having the rotation.
I don't. My
you go to Animal
rotation
Kingdom
right
all the time.
now, but when Dino's closed, it'll be Magic Studios, Magic Studios, Magic Studios.
There's nothing you enjoy about Epcot?
I haven't been since like December.
Really?
Yeah. So no.
Damn.
I mean, I do like Grand Fiesta Tour, and I like Living with the Land and Spaceship Earth, but then like I can go without riding those ever again if I had to, and I basically have. So
I wonder if the Spaceship Earth thing will like pick back up.
I don't know. If it's good,
I like that
it.
idea. I like the idea of it. I don't like necessarily it being Moana's grandmother, whatever the fuck that was, but it needs something. That ride is fucking old.
Yeah.
See, I like change. Like I'm somebody who likes to look back and like that was really cool. I don't know what you call that type of person, but like I like
nostalgic.
Yeah, kind of. Right. I like to look back and like, oh man.
Or,
sometimes it's better just to move on.
Called. We're both kind of blanking on.
Yeah, I don't know the term.
Someone calls you like that term. They're like, you are blank, nostalgic, but also there's another word for it.
Retarded.
Yeah. Sure.
But, yeah, I don't know. I like change from living here. Like I any new change, I'm here for it. Because at least it's new. And if we learned one thing from How I Met Your Mother, is new is always better.
Sure.
Let's talk some D23 merch. What you got?
Yeah. Well, all that awesome Star Tour stuff, man.
Yeah.
Like that Star Speeder is like the size of like a small couch.
They used to
it's
have
huge.
that at the gift shop. Something similar.
That was
to
like
that.
the new Adventure Continues one. But it's like that, but on steroids. Because
cool.
on the inside, it plays the ride film of the original one.
No shit, I didn't see that.
It has lights and sounds.
Wait, for real?
Yeah,
how much is
inside,
this thing?
I don't know. That's why
plays
I
the
tapped out,
original.
like,
it plays the original ride footage. The whole thing.
I don't know if it said the whole thing, but it says it plays footage from the original.
That is crazy.
You can put in your Captain Rex figure, and it has seats where you could put in those little 3.75-inch figures. So, like, it's kind of like a HasLab, honestly. Like, it's not, but it is.
That's crazy. I didn't see that.
Mm-hmm. And you can like take out R2. It has like an astromech slot on top. So that looked pretty sick. Like,
that's awesome. Yeah, I didn't know that.
I don't. Well, what was it? It's like super exclusive. Like I don't think it'll ever come to the parks. But if it does, and we do get a discount, I'll get it.
Do you want that? Do you want it?
No.
Okay.
Not from D23.
Gotcha.
But if it comes to the parks, I can get a discount. Sure.
Did they say it was a D23 exclusive?
I think it did. So that makes me think it won't ever
be coming. Yeah.
But
I didn't see the playing ride footage. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's the best feature.
That's awesome.
But then they also have a carded figure of Captain Rex. I do want that.
That's all. I saw that.
I sent that to you. Said I need that. So because that's only gonna be like $20-$30. Like I can do that and live.
Yeah, he's $20.
I don't know. I have no idea.
He better not be $20.
He's worth it. He's worth.
Yeah,
$50.
that's a cool figure.
Yeah,
that's a cool.
Because I have the one from the ¡90s still on my card. It's not in the best shape.
Is that the green
apart.
one?
Yeah.
The green carded? Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
so I've
those.
got that one. So it'd be cool to put the new one next to him. I have him in my little like Captain / DJ Rex corner of the house. You know.
Now you got me thinking. Do you think they would ever do a Disney Parks themed HasLab?
I would have said no, but honestly, like all the stuff we've gotten, like Lego did a set back in 2019. Trying to think what they've made Black Series stuff. We got a Black Series Doc, Black Series DJ Rex. I'll say one day it'll happen.
That'd be really sick.
Yeah. Do you do Ogas? What do you do?
No, I wouldn't do
the
Ogas
Falcon's already been done. You don't do the Falcon. Like
I think it would be cool to
the
just
echelon,
have like.
or?
Here's what you do. You do the Falcon again, but it's the accurate Falcon, and then you get like the whole docking bay and spire area.
Oh, okay. Like
with the
Hondo's
platform
behind
and then
it,
like the
wrap around.
Yeah, you get that whole little circular area.
That'd be sick.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised they haven't done anything like that before. Surprised they haven't done anything like that already.
Yeah. I don't know. It's only 5 years old, so maybe it's like still
true.
too new.
It's true. Watch, they'll announce it now that we've talked about it.
Hey,
that's how the shit goes, bro.
That's
how it goes. That's how it goes.
That.
And then the thing that I think you're probably the most excited about.
Oh yeah.
Also, I forgot to do our top 10s. We probably won't do it this episode.
We can get there. We're not that far into it.
I know, but I don't have
you
anything
didn't
written.
write
I didn't
one
write it down.
Dang.
I'm stupid.
You could do one on top of your head.
I completely forgot until this exact moment right now.
You could still probably do one on top of your head. You're that good. But yes, the thing that was announced that I'm most excited for is the Episode 9 Kylo helmet.
I'm bummed out it's not a Black Series.
Very confusing. Are they phasing out Black Series? Maybe.
No, I don't think so. I think Disney Parks want their own premium line. This is the same thing that's the Dejarik board that's out now.
Yeah.
So I think they want their own
that.
like premium line of collectibles. I think, which if it's just as good, or better, I would do it.
Yeah.
I just don't know. That's the problem with these. Like with Black Series, they've been around long enough. You know what you're gonna get.
And also, as soon as you buy this one, a week later they're gonna drop a Black Series one. And it's gonna be like, what are we doing?
I'd rather have the Black Series just to keep it consistent.
Yeah.
I love the Black Series.
And like
helmets.
you said, they've never done a helmet in this Galactic Archives. Is that what it's called?
I think they've only got 2 releases so far. I think is
the Dejarik. What was the other? There was another,
one,
but I forget.
There was.
They've done something else. Was it a saber maybe, or I forget? I think they've done one other.
I don't think so. I was under the assumption that was the first 2 releases were the Dejarik and this.
Yeah, the Dejarik is really nice.
You said you have it?
Yeah. So that
was May the 4th, right?
I think so.
That dropped May the 4th.
Yeah, we had our 50% off then, so I grabbed it.
Yeah,
like, give me that. $100 for that? $50 for that?
Yeah, 100%.
Give me that. Yeah,
all day. If I'd have known you got it that cheap, I would have had you grab me one.
Dang, sorry, dude.
Damn. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, but it's got really good quality. So if it's on that kind of level of then it's gonna be good.
Are you gonna be able to stream the event? Do you count?
Oh, I don't know. I don't care.
I was just wondering if you could.
No, I probably. Well, I mean, Fortnite you can, right? So
I don't. Do I have to buy a fucking? I'm not buying a game.
You buy a battle pass with it. No, Fortnite's free, isn't it?
Dude, I have no fucking idea.
Same. So
I have no clue.
Man,
but there is one game I do know that I'm excited about.
Their target audience right here.
Yeah,
you mainly and kind of me, but like
yeah,
we're like I don't
know fuck to see this. But speaking of video games that I'm excited about, the Star Wars Outlaw game just keeps getting more and more fucking interesting. This game is going to be. This game actually, like I know that Fallen Orders 1 and 2 are great games. I know, but it didn't get me. 2 didn't get me to buy a new console, but this game might. This game looks fucking sick.
Yeah. 2, the story for me for Survivor, but the whole Kobo and just building Pyloon Saloon and hanging out in there, that's worth a new console and buying the game and whatnot, just for that side of it. Thankfully, there's like a YouTube channel who has like a 2-hour long like just ambiance kind of video of the Pyloon Saloon. So I just play that, which is like it's close, but yeah.
Pyloon Saloon.
Well, Pyloon is Grease's grandmother.
Oh, okay.
So he named it after her.
That's fair. A weird bitch, but
yeah, this game though, because Hondo is going to be in it, man.
That's
Jim
exciting.
Cummings.
Yeah, that's exciting. That's a really cool addition.
Yeah, also known as the guy from Sonic, Jim Cummings, I guess.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I had no idea.
I didn't. Then when I went back and watched the video of it, I was like, oh yeah, it's clearly him.
Was it just like? Was he in the TV series constantly or like consistently?
So there was a few. I'm a fairly big Sonic fan. There was a few different series. I was trying to find the word. A few different Sonic series. And Siri just woke up when I said series. And so it wasn't the one I was thinking about. The one that I loved as a kid was the Jaleel Michael White, the guy who does Urkel.
Oh, okay.
He voiced Sonic.
I didn't even know Sonic talked.
Yeah,
in the games,
Sonic.
So I've never played
it's in the show.
Oh, okay.
This
you
is
voiced
the show.
him in the show. Okay,
yeah,
okay.
And so but then there was another one that was like a more mature themed. Like that one was kind of a silly like Saturday morning cartoon kind of fucking Sonic the Hedgehog show. And then the one that Jim Cummings voiced Robotnik on was like a little more serious, a little darker. And I had some VHSs of that when I was a kid, but it wasn't like my favorite version of the show. And I think they call it Sonic Saturday Morning or some shit like that. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't know he was Dr. Robotnik. What can the man not do?
That is a good question. He can do anything, man.
You know what he likes to do? Go down the bayou. That's what he likes to do.
It's not like a full spoiler, I guess. I'm still saying spoiler free. Is Ray referenced in the ride, or is Ray around in any way?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Oh. I'm trying to figure out the word that we are forgetting. It's gonna come to us eventually throughout this episode.
It's still bothering you?
Is it sentimental?
Yeah.
That's close. I don't think it's the one.
I think that's fair. Sentimental. Yeah, I like to look back and go like, oh man, that was really cool. Like I love like old pictures and that kind of thing.
I like the options we got here. Sappy is one.
Sappy works.
Mushy is that one?
I'm definitely mushy.
What about syrupy? Like you put on a pancake, syrup. Ew. Syrupy. I've never considered that to be a synonym for like nostalgic. Drippy? Are you drippy?
I'm drippy. I got
that drip.
I got that drip, dog. I got that dog in me, baby.
Man, those are good. I like it. Thanks a lot. Synonym.com.
Synonym roll.
Was.
I like the synonym roll.
Synonym rolls. I didn't know whirl.
Gaston synonym roll.
Yeah. You want to know a couple good stupid work stories from today?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad I don't work with the fucking public anymore.
It's the worst. But it gives you good stories. So
it's not worth it.
No, not at all. So at a restaurant, you know how restaurants work across the entire planet.
No.
Like you go to a host stand.
Tell me.
Right?
Fill me in.
Right? You go to a host stand.
Oh,
and you're like,
that's what that is? I always just walk in and just sit at the first available table.
Well, yeah. So you would get along with these people that came in today. And at the same time, this section was closed. So when they close the section, they put on little like trifold signs on each table that say in English, "Please see host stand for seating." A couple comes in that speak perfect English. I spoke to them. It wasn't a language barrier. When they walked in, before I spoke to them, they went up to the table. They picked up this sign. Their eyes looked at the sign. I don't know if they read it, but they looked at it. They put the sign back down on the table.
And sat down?
They sat at the table. I come, hi guys, how can I help you? And they're like, can we just come in and sit anywhere? I make a polite gesture, motion to the sign, and I say, no, you need to please see host stand for seating. Quoting verbatim what the sign says. And they're like, do we have to? Can we just come in? I'm like, no, you have to please see the host stand for seating. And they storm off, and they're like, where is it at? And I'm like, it's over there by the entrance.
You passed it when you walked in.
Yeah, so they go over there and sit. And then they come back, and I don't know if they went to the host stand or what, because no waiter was notified that they were seating there. So time progresses. No one comes up to serve them. So they eventually chase down a waiter and start like yelling at him. Be like, no one's come over to seat us and serve us. And we're like, what? What is going on?
I don't miss it.
So eventually they moved him and got him a proper seat after they got.
Dude, chilling out in the corporate world's the way to go.
I guess so.
Hey, I'm telling you, it is. Fuck all that.
And when people like have questions, they just don't even like acknowledge you're like a person anymore. Like they just come up to you and they just don't say hi.
I don't treat service people well.
Good, because no one else does. So keep the norm, keep that status quo going. Lady, it was hot today. Like so,
you're all beneath me.
Yeah. This question's valid. Like I happily gave her.
Some people know I'm kidding. Fuck, I'm kidding.
Yes, mostly.
Depends on the person. You? Yeah, I am. Yeah, better.
But like it was hot today, so I get it.
Hey, look at me.
And hey, you're stupid, right?
I'm better than you,
right? But it was hot today, so I get the request for ice. But this lady, instead of being like, "Hi," like, "Hello, can I ask you for some ice?" Whatever, she just has an open bag, shoves it in my face, and goes, "Bag of ice." I'm like, "Are you offering? Are you asking? Hello, hi, how are you?" No.
She just shakes it at you like, "Can you get me some ice?"
So I happily. I gave her a bag of ice. That's not the problem. It's just say hello first, you know?
People are insane, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have, like... I'm just going to be quiet. But, yeah, people, no matter what, like, even I'm joking about the corporate world, there are plenty of headaches with that shit, too. Trust me.
Yeah.
So, the problem is people, bro. It's just people.
It is.
People ruin everything.
Mm-hmm. That's why we can't have nice things.
People ruin everything. What else from D23?
No, I have no. Was that all the merch?
What is the one? Okay, genuinely asking you this. What is one announcement from D23 that is a possibility that you actually would be excited about? You'd be like, "Fuck, that's awesome."
I think it was in my top 10. Like one of my few serious ones was the Pirates Lounge opening date.
Well, we know. I'm talking about a new announcement, like something that's not announced yet. That you'd be like, "Oh, that actually would be fucking sick." I would love that.
The Villains Land for sure.
The Villains Land,
yeah, because we don't get villains here anymore. So
I got a feeling they're going to save that for the fifth park.
Dang, that'd be cool too, though. Like we talked about it mainly in the
chat. It could be like their fantasy.
If done
land.
right, man. If they make a fifth park, that's awesome. Please do. Like I want them to succeed.
Yeah,
but like they got to do it.
It takes time though. That's the problem with this shit. Like everything that's happening now was planned in like 2015.
Yeah,
that's the thing that sucks. It's like steering a ship. Like you don't just get to go, or like putting the brakes on a train. Like it's, you don't, the stops ahead. You got to like fuck takes
sometimes. Like
So it's just
that's why all these people that like blame Chapek. He wasn't perfect, but they blamed him for a lot of stuff. And I'm like, you guys realize this has been going on for like a decade.
But he made direct decisions that were fucking stupid.
Yeah, he wasn't perfect by far.
Fuck
but
no.
Like he wasn't as bad as everyone says.
Bro. I disagree with you on that. Yeah, he definitely made some really shitty calls.
Yeah, but I
He's
mean,
he's
so do
one
the people
that
that are there now. So
but they at least walk some of his shit back.
Yeah, but some of
everything
the stuff that happened during his time was like from like 10 years ago. Like you said,
name something.
I mean, I don't know exactly, but I'm sure the stuff that was in development when he was a CEO for less than a year.
I was on. He was there like 2 years, bro.
Was it 2 years?
2 or 3.
Well, either way,
he was there for a hot minute.
Stuff that happened during those 2 years took time to develop before those 2 years.
Yeah, but the things like Genie Plus were directly under him. Like that was his baby that he announced as the parks. Remember, he was the parks chairman. It wasn't like he was just some outside guy.
Yeah,
the shit that was fucking up was because of him, and then they put the motherfucker in charge. I mean, remember all the shit he used to go and announce.
Yeah,
everything asked Galaxy's Edge was Chapek, and he was the guy that made that like happen.
Everything that got axed.
Yeah, well, everything. I mean, the good stuff, the bad, like the stuff that got axed, everything was all him.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like Galaxy's Edge is mostly awesome. So like,
it could have been like way better.
Right.
The stuff they had planned was so fucking cool. When we were doing the deep dive for the panel, dude, it was just like seeing some of the stuff. You're just like, why would you not do this?
Some of it though is just
some of it makes sense,
manageable.
Like like that attraction where they get on the back of the
riding
that's not feasible. It's a cool
creature.
idea.
No.
Yeah, that's not feasible.
They can't keep the cannons working on Rise.
No.
How are they going to make a walking creature?
Exactly.
Like, it's not going to.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like some of like the design choices, it feels like everything they did was like, even though I love what ultimately being there, the design choices like they made like the wrong choice every time.
Everything
out of the options.
I remember like seeing like spires that had like houses sticking out of the spires and like
that original concept art of like that looks like a square almost. You know what I'm talking about? Mm. And you kind of like see it down. You see like the wires and stuff hanging over. Like that was.
Oh, the marketplace looked a lot better.
Yeah,
I love what we have.
Again, I love it too.
We both
but like,
love what we have.
But I feel like if he had like an A and B choice, and every time he picked the worst option.
Right, he picked B every time.
Yeah,
and he's like, B is still pretty good.
B's great.
Yeah,
but A is the way to go, and you fucking picked B.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, they could have ships and creatures flying over using drones. Like someone has dragons, like a park that's doing dragons.
Do you think that? I wonder why we fucking saw them. Were you with me?
Yeah, we were there that night. You and I, Dallin was there,
right?
Like, yeah. That stuff. That was the peak of like obviously Star Cruiser, but that was like the peak of Disney for me. Everything after that, it was it.
I actually, we make fun of it all the time. Like the whole COVID excuse, and this just got demonetized because we said COVID.
Darn.
But I actually wonder if it actually hurt them or if it was just a precaution.
For a little bit. It did for a little bit, but like you can't ride that excuse for 20 years.
Yeah.
Like,
but I wonder what the actual financial impact was.
But like,
yeah,
you can't be like, oh well, we closed the Star Cruiser during 9/11. Like,
you go back and do your Disney history. They were hurting fucking hard after that for years.
Yeah.
For years. That's what closed River Country.
Yeah. Honestly, though, like I'm okay with that.
I would have loved to have gone to River Country.
I would have loved to have gone once, but
it doesn't look like my kind of fucking thing.
No.
But it's just,
the Disney history in me wants to go once, but like it doesn't
my
look
parents said we went, and I don't remember going. I kind of like vaguely remember the slides, but I remember it being at a hotel.
They could also just be misremembering.
They could be.
My dad, when they lived in New England, he was a Celtics fan, and like he did go watch Larry Bird, and he remembers watching Larry Bird, and he always told me I saw Larry Bird, but then I was like, eventually I was like, wait, I was born in '93. Bird retired in like 91, 92. So he's just misremembering. He saw Bird. I lived in New England after Bird retired.
Gotcha.
So I like close, but no.
I didn't know you lived in New England.
Well, I was born in Rhode Island.
I didn't know that either.
But I think I told you. But
no,
I only lived there for
I thought you were born and raised in Indiana.
No, yeah, pretty much. It was less than a year.
Yeah, I was
a baby.
I was born in Alabama. Grew up in North Carolina. Spent 4. I think we moved when I was like 4 or 5. So I remember moving. And being very sad that I was leaving my cousins because we were very close.
Mm-hmm.
But
sentimental. There it is. That's the word. That's the one. They finally got me. Because that's how my parents are in New England. Like they all the time wish they'd never moved.
Really?
Yeah.
That's sad. having the regret
there,
though,
but
having the regret like that you wish you didn't move.
Oh, I thought you meant like it's sad that that's the place they wanted.
No, but that too. But no, like just having
I wouldn't
that
want to live
regret.
there, but they said it was beautiful. They loved it.
I'm sure.
Yeah,
I'm good. I love it here. I genuinely love Florida. I
love the beaches. Now, finally, I've come around to beaches, but
they're great.
Yeah.
If something happened and like I just was like, you know what, fuck Disney, and I just gave up, I would still live in Florida, but I would move to a beach. I'd move to like probably. I like Sarasota.
I don't think I've been to Sarasota.
I like Sarasota a lot. Some good beaches there. Mm-hmm. But I genuinely like living here.
Top 10 beaches. That's our top 10 right now.
There you go. Cocoa Beach is my number one still, even though it's not the best beach. I just love. It's like a cool little surf town. I like it.
So I need to. Sarasota.
Have you never been to Cocoa?
Hit Cocoa, no.
So Cocoa, if you turn out of our old apartment complex and you hang a left and you get on whatever road, 528 or whatever the hell it is down that way, by the convention center. If you drive that road straight, you will hit Cocoa.
Is that the one you would surf at all the time?
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Because we went to Clearwater and it just took like 2.5 hours.
It's forever away.
It was beautiful.
It's beautiful,
and
but
I loved it. But
it's so
it was
far
just
away.
Like, are we there yet?
It's so far.
Yeah.
I do love it though. I think Tom likes Clearwater too. I think he goes to Clearwater.
Yeah,
right?
he loves Clearwater.
Yeah.
I've done Siesta Key, Clearwater, St. Augustine.
I've never been
Daytona.
to St. Augustine.
St. Augustine's awesome.
There's a distillery there called St. Augustine Distillery.
Really?
And they apparently make solid stuff. I've never had it or been. I need to go.
Yeah. It's been like 5 years since I've been there, but it's awesome. I need to go back.
How long have you lived here?
5 years this month.
Really?
Yeah. And
It's only 5?
Yeah. It feels like longer, right?
I know. COVID just slowed everything to a fucking crawl.
It did. You said it again. Quit saying that C word, man.
Sorry.
That's one of the C words you love to say, but you can't say.
It's one of the other ones. There's a better one.
There you go. It is. Yeah. But in the very distant future, I'm kind of thinking that same thing. Like, I'm either going to move to a beach or move to, like, not Indiana Midwest, but Midwest, where life is cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah, but you get what you fucking pay for. You really you would really move back to the Midwest?
Oh, yeah.
Why?
I don't have
you miss corn that much?
I don't have my sheet up here. No. But I've sketched out, like, a tiki bar that I want to just build in, like, a room like this.
You can do that here.
Yeah, but it'd be much cheaper to do there. And also, like, then I could just stay in that room and never leave.
But you're just going to develop agoraphobia and never leave?
Yes, I needed to look up what agoraphobia means.
The fear of like leaving your house.
Oh no, I'm not afraid of leaving my house.
I said you develop it.
Maybe.
Not that you have it.
No,
you just stay there long enough.
There's
and
nothing
like,
to do outside
leave.
of that area.
Yeah, but again, why? I mean, you would get so fucking sick of that shit so quick.
I don't know.
I'll tell you,
Star Wars room.
I love
Star Wars theme like I want it to be, and I sit in there for days at a time.
Days?
Yeah, like I have 2 days off.
My guy.
When I have 2 days off, and
I'm in here most of the time, but I'm telling you, it gets boring after a while.
Like Saturday. I'm off tomorrow and Saturday.
I have a world-class whiskey collection.
That's true. You literally, it's not an exaggeration. But like Saturday, I
have a better collection than the fucking Homecoming does. The only bar that beats me is Polite Pig.
Wow. That's surprising. I'm surprised that they don't beat you.
And the whiskey. Oh, dude, they have crazy shit. They have shit that I'll never get my hands on.
When I think Polite Pig, I don't really think like drinking, but I guess
they have
legit.
The best bourbon bar. Their prices are so stupid, but it's if you objectively bottle to bottle, it is the best bourbon bar I've ever seen.
Wow. They got prime real estate too, though. They're like right there at the garage.
I take that back. There's some
there.
There's some in Louisville that are better, but outside of Kentucky,
that's surprising too, because it's like they don't really have to. They're at Disney Springs.
They have crazy shit, dude. I try to bottle I've always wanted to try there called Mr. Sam. It's just like Canadian super limited release they do every year. I think they've done like 2 batches of it so far, and it is one of the best things I've ever tasted. And it was like for an ounce was like $250.
Holy cow!
Yeah, it was good. I did not pay for that,
man. Why are all hobbies not just that one, but they're also
this
expensive.
one's the worst, bro. There's bottles I have up on this wall that people would and have paid thousands of dollars for.
Dang,
thousands.
Oh, that's another one of the D23 things. The lightsabers, like those are expensive. Those bundles and boxes.
Oh yeah, we didn't talk about that. I was about to, and then and I changed it. Yeah,
I forgot all about them until we talked about expensive hobbies.
So that is interesting because I read today that they're not signing all of them. There's 100 of them,
and they're just randomly thrown in.
Yeah, so
you don't know.
So like, why would you even say anything?
Yeah, it's gonna piss people off.
Yeah, 100%.
It would have been a cool surprise to be like, "Whoa, mine's autographed."
Mine's autographed. Is this a real autograph? And they're like, "Yeah." And then put a thing out like on Park's blog. Yeah, we actually had them.
Yeah, and don't say how many. Just like, yes, we had them sign some.
I think you got to say how many.
I don't know.
I think you have to.
So don't do it right from the jump. So how much time do you put until you announce it?
No, I think you.
Oh, just do a bigger number.
No, I think the 100's fine. I think it's cool. It adds incentive and it makes it more fun. Mm-hmm. But I think I would have waited because they sell it as an autograph set.
Oh, it's titled as
yes.
that? Oh, well, that's a lie.
Yeah,
only 100 of them are.
Yeah, I think it says that
possibly autograph.
Yeah,
set.
I think it's. But see, that's what I'm saying. Just don't have that, and then have some of them that are. Yeah. Randomly done, and then like, hey, we had them. They were here at D23. We had them sign 100 box sets.
Well, it's like a much larger scale, but compared to what I'm going to say, a smaller scale is like the kyber crystals. You don't advertise them as black kyber crystals.
Exactly.
It's like you could get a black
kyber crystal,
even though you hardly ever do, but you could.
But if it said on the red one, "This is a black kyber crystal,"
and you buy it and it's red, you'd be like, "What the hell, man?"
Yeah, I think it's stupid.
Yeah, but they've learned from that kind of stuff. Even though it's not done well with the saber, they've learned to do stuff like that, which is cool. Just got to market it a little better because that's kind of sketchy. But it's sick. Is there 2 box sets?
Yeah, there's 2. There's a
Clone
Vader
Wars
one
and the Vader one.
The Vader one has exclusive hilts that they've not had before.
Yeah, that's right. Episode 2 Anakin.
Episode 2 Anakin, which was the one that I wanted out of that round of voting.
Right. But also, guess what? It'll just come to the parks.
And I'm getting it.
So, you are?
Yeah. Oh, okay. And I think there's another one in there too that's new.
Maybe. I didn't look closely at the Vader one because I'm not getting it.
Let me pull it up because I think there was a third. Like I think 2 of the 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Were
the Vader one is just the standard Vader, which we already have.
And then there's 2 other ones, but one's the
episode 2 is new, and I forget the other one.
I think that one.
See, I'm passing on these not because they're lame; they're freaking awesome. It's just like I can't drop $600.
I got this today.
I can't tell if I like it or not.
Oh, I fucking
Is it downstairs somewhere?
No, it's in still California. Look at that. Come on.
That's the one from When you get it, I need to see it to see if I like it.
I love the color.
But like I'm passing on these boxes not because they're lame. They're freaking sick. But it's just I can't drop $500 or $600 for a box set.
Well, the one
that I have some of already.
Yeah, see, look, limited edition signed.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
If I could guarantee that it was signed, I might do it.
By Matt Lanter,
Ashley,
and James.
Yeah.
James Arnold Taylor.
If I ever see him, though, I would ask him to sign my Lieutenant Beck.
Yeah, see, what is this
not
hilt?
Obi-Wan stuff.
That bottom one. Oh, it's just Vader's.
Yeah.
And then it's Anakin's in the middle.
So is it the Garflex one? Well, either way, that's been open at the parks forever now.
Yeah.
So only episode 2 is new.
But it's
still a sick set.
It's still a sick set.
Yeah, like I'm just not getting it because I can't afford it. It's awesome.
I don't know if I want it now. I thought this. You know how like you misremember shit.
Yeah.
To me, in my brain, the middle one was this one, like his actual Vader one, and then the third one was something different.
I'm sure that episode 2 one though will be in the parks as a separate one.
I don't know. They didn't release that Obi-Wan one.
Yeah, they didn't do that one. But there's been other ones where they eventually just dropped.
I don't know.
Like that came.
Was
that the Obi-Wan Anakin set? The Master and Apprentice, the Garflex, and an Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
And then they just dropped the Garflex anyway?
Yeah.
So like that'll happen one day.
Maybe.
Episode 2 Anakin.
I don't know.
Show up at docks.
I love it.
Yeah.
I need it. I think it's a cool fucking saber.
The box is sick for both of them, though.
Yeah.
I'm starting to love the boxes more than some of the sabers, but part of it is I have most of the
1,000
sabers,
of them
so
already. Yeah, it's like how many sabers can you have? What is it? What does the timer say for us?
Take a guess.
43 minutes.
Damn, 43 minutes.
Really?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I'm good at judging time, bro. Yeah. I've done this shit long enough.
There you have. Man. So are you getting one of those or both?
I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
I think I am gonna do the Vader one. Mm-hmm. But I have such a problem with my bourbon buying that I'm like, do I really want to potentially not get something for one lightsaber that I don't have already?
Yeah, no, I'm with you. Like both my hobbies, Star Wars and Lego, are crazy expensive. Both of your hobbies, whiskey and Star Wars, crazy expensive.
This shit got out of hand.
This is getting out of hand.
Think about how
two of them.
Think about how in the garage when I had one of the shelves.
That's true.
Remember that shit?
Yeah, in the garage. I forgot it was one.
There was
shelf.
one shelf in the garage that still had Star Wars shit on it.
Yeah, you're not wrong. I forgot all about that.
Yeah, it was one shelf in the garage, and then it ended up being like, I think I had the most I had was 3 shelves in the garage.
Just in case I stopped counting out loud because I didn't want people to like know how much you have. So I don't know.
Oh, I don't care. It's into my videos.
Okay.
I've done room tours
Nice.
on videos. Yeah, I've got 5 bookshelves full of whiskey. I think I have.
They're not bookshelves. They're whiskey shelves.
Sure. They're not sturdy enough
Some
to be whiskey
weirdos
shelves.
put books on them. I don't know what the hell are they doing.
I have 247 individual bottles, and then I have
holy cow.
then I have about 20 or 30 backups of some of the better ones.
That is crazy.
That's a lot.
Man.
It's a lot. I love it.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, I guess it's going to storm again. Noise.
Shit.
Storm along Bay.
Storm along.
What's that from?
Come on, Thor. Storm along Bay.
Yeah.
That's at. Is that a typhoon? Storm along Bay.
Dang. I don't think so, but both of us obviously.
I know the
this.
term Storm
along
along Bay.
Like,
wait, that's the resort pool at Yacht and Beach Club.
Yep, there
that's
it is.
what
There it is. Okay.
Storm along Bay. Have you ever stayed at Yacht Club or Beach Club? It's fucking nice.
Oh, I bet.
We stayed. They upgraded.
I used to
us.
want to stay at all of them, but
They.
I'm good.
I've never really been a resort person when I go to the parks, because when I go to the parks, I'm there to go to the fucking parks.
Before I lived here, I was the same way. I'm like, I'm just going to sleep in this room and then do stuff the rest of the day.
Exactly.
But once I moved here, I wanted to stay at all of them. And the only one I got to do is Animal Kingdom Lodge, which is amazing.
You've done more than just Animal Kingdom Lodge, haven't you?
Since I've lived here?
Yeah, I thought that we did that, and you. No, that was Tom's room that he did at
Yeah.
he
did one at Old
Wilderness
Key West
Lodge,
and at Wilderness.
and the Contemporary. You guys did that show for the Contemporary as well.
Yeah.
Remember the purple monorail thing? And I was like, "Don't."
Yeah.
And
that was the Grand Flow.
Oh, Grand Floridian. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But like,
I was like, guys, don't talk about the
purple. Right. But yeah, so I only did Animal Kingdom, and it was amazing. That was great. It was like 5 nights, maybe we stayed there. We
5 nights at the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Damn.
Yeah. We bought points from somebody, and it was like super cheap.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I've never done that. I've
I
never
recommend
trusted that it
we
works.
We didn't leave the resort. It was like a kind of a cruise. You just
That's
stayed.
the way to go.
Saw the animals.
Yeah.
Did the pool. Did all the activities.
I want to do that at the Polynesian. The problem is,
wanted to. But
the problem is, dude. Like, I just don't feel like I'm on vacation when I'm here.
Yeah, I get that, especially at the Poly, because like
I'm there all the fucking
kids,
time.
You're there all the time, and all the kids and stuff just getting on the boats and monorails, and you can see Magic Kingdom.
It's not even that. It feels like home almost. You know what I mean?
True.
Like I've started to see that like my vacations are like explicitly not Disney related.
Yeah.
Like when we were looking at cruises, like it didn't even cross my mind to look at a Disney cruise. Didn't even cross my mind. Whoa. It didn't even cross my mind for a second. I was actually like, I don't want to do a Disney cruise. I'm good. I don't know. It's like it's like vacation to me needs to be a break from your everyday. When it's and I know that sounds so spoiled, but when it's your everyday.
Yeah.
Mickey's mad.
That he is. I saw him today.
That's pretty dark. Yeah?
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's good. He's still got those big old round ears, man. Something about those ears.
It's not good. He didn't go with the ear reduction yet?
No.
Ear reduction
I
surgery?
don't know what he's doing.
That's a bummer.
Minnie was trying
He's
to
got the money to do it. Maybe he must just like the ears.
Well, I mean, or he's smart and knows how to like appropriately spend the money.
That's true.
Maybe he takes a pay cut.
Come on.
He should.
Come on.
I think he would. He's that kind of guy.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Donald, though, even though he's my man, he wouldn't take a pay cut. He'd be like, give me all that money.
So, to be fair, Donald was a Nazi at one point in his cartoon, so he earned his money.
Oh, he earned it.
He
already.
earned it.
Yeah.
He earned it.
Cancel Donald. Cancel Donald. No more meet and greets. He's problematic.
So whenever we're here with the dogs and we like leave them, for a little bit, we'll leave the TV on and we'll come home and it'll be like cartoon Hitler. And I'm just like, what is happening?
Yep. You're like, Jack,
it's so wild
again,
to me.
Jack, come on.
That's our joke, is that Duncan likes watching Hitler speeches. And he's like, I thought I put on a Hitler speech, but it was the Donald Duck. That's like our little bit between me and Holly.
Jeez. Oh man, Duncan's like the brain from Pinky and the Brain, just plotting to take over. And Jack is Pinky. There we go. It's perfect.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah, you got
between
Pinky and
those
the Brain
two,
right
between
there.
those two. We'll save the top 10 for next week, just because I'm not prepared. I'm stalling to try to think of something, and I can't think of anything off the top of my head. But it's a cool one.
Yeah.
So why don't we do this? Why don't we announce what it is for next week, and then have listeners comment on
which
this one?
we picked out, because we had two tossed around.
It was
the cooler one is cooler. So like,
let's do that. The cooler one on the next show, because I think Tom will be back. Tom is. I
want him to be here for it.
We didn't even mention it up front, but Tom's in Chicago for Metallica.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Oh, that was
me, by the way.
Yeah, that wasn't the soundboard.
It sounds like the
voice is down though.
It sounds like I forgot to do this. Tom actually, since he wasn't here last week, he wanted to give his predictions for the show for D23. So I guess we'll end.
They'll be better than mine.
With
so
the.
Let's hear what he has to say. The suspense is killing me, and the audience. Oh, well, like, while you're looking for it, we talked about Legos for like 2 seconds. The Dark Falcon set is somehow like the most popular set they've done in a long time.
That doesn't shock me at all.
I don't know. I go in there and it's like gone every other day. And they're like, yeah, sold out this morning. We'll restock tomorrow. And then I come back the next day and it's there. I come back the next morning, it's gone.
Damn.
It flies.
So this is titled O'Hare International Airport.
By the right of the council, by the will of the force, it's Matamaka on a no repeat.
Let's start it over, and we'll end the show with this. Thank you, everyone, for listening. This is Tom's dumb opinions about D23. We'll see you guys on the probably. We'll see you guys on the next one. Until then, may the force be with you.
Always and Tabuite.
Rise, Jedi Knight.
By the right of the council, by the will of the force, it's Matamaka on a no repeat Metallica weekend here in Chicago, Illinois. Not gonna lie, it's beautiful weather-wise. While I'm sitting here waiting for stupid prick scourge of the area, Kyle Cosentino, to pick me up. That piece of shit, he's late. So guys make fun of him for me, but Brad said send me D23 predictions, so I'll do that real quick while I'm waiting for Kyle. I got predictions for all 4 of the parks. As far as Star Wars goes, I don't think we're going to hear much out of the movies that we know are coming along. We'll get information on Daisy Ridley's movie. We'll hear more about Mando and Grogu. Maybe get some information on Sean Levy's movie. We'll see. I'm excited for that. You know, there's Star Wars can do a lot with a little, okay? You know, they don't need to shove everything down our throat. But parks predictions, real quick. Let's start with Dak. Expedition Everest. It's going to get a new ride system, something brand new Disney can't wait to implement. They're going to stop you at different points of the ride and give you the option to pay more to continue the ride. But if you don't pay, they take you right off, and you've got to re-enter the park because they drop you off outside the park because, you know, that's what Disney does. So, hey, if you want to see Expedition Everest, you just got to pay $157 for one ride. Let's jump over to Epcot. A lot of talk about Figment over there, the Imagination Pavilion. But don't worry, they're going to knock it down, replace it with artistic shading area that doesn't shade anything for you to sit when they eventually have another festival. Let's take a walk to Hollywood Studios or take a boat or take the Skyliner. Indiana Jones Stunt Spectacular has not been feeling like it's going to stick around to me. I've been hearing that that's going to get reimagined to an inside-out themed large group therapy session held by Bing Bong. That should get nowhere, just like a session with Kyle. And finally, Magic Kingdom. It's a small world. It's going to be reimagined to it's an even smaller world because Disney has heard the cries for more Rapunzel, and they just decided to expand the bathrooms. And they're cutting into It's a Small World. Thank you very much. You guys have been great. Thanks for listening to Jedi Talk. Take it over. Take it back, Brad and Evan.
That was fucking hilarious.
When did he turn into me? Dang.
Oh, that was good.
But funnier.
That was good. And we'll see you guys next week, and we'll be talking all about what happened at D23 or what didn't happen at D23.
It'll be a short episode.
It could be. It could be. Or we could be going, let's fucking go. Speaking of let's fucking go.